A leggy display in Yangon as hundreds of men don skirts. The short hemlines aren't a fashion statement, but rather a political statement.
This protest may be a little strange in Burmese culture, but our main goal is to attract international attention. All the men and boys participating are risking their lives and putting aside their shame.
Protesters in Myanmar have been getting creative to stay in the headlines. They put on traditional dress and other costumes to show their opposition to last week's military takeover from the civilian government. They crowded the streets, ignoring a curfew and ban on large gatherings.
I'm here because I cannot accept this military coup. I don't want a dictatorship. International pressure will help us a lot. Any help that can bring down the dictatorship is welcome. We're trying our best to make that happen with protests and the civil disobedience campaign.
Thousands of central bank staff are the latest government employees to walk off the job as part of a civil disobedience campaign. Medical workers, teachers, and engineers are among staff boycotting work to put pressure on the junta. In a televised address on Thursday, Military Chief Min Aung Hlaing urged civil servants to return to work.
Due to incitement by some unscrupulous individuals, some civil service personnel have failed to perform their duties. It's created many difficulties and disturbance in the civil service.
But his plea has fallen on deaf ears.
We must continue this civil disobedience campaign to end military rule. We need to stop General Min Aung Hlaing from ruling and bullying our country.
According to reports, there were more arrests on Thursday, including that of Kyaw Tin Swe, a former minister seen as the right-hand man of deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi. This brings the number of coup-linked detentions to more than 200. In the biggest move yet to put international pressure on the junta, the U.S. has announced sanctions on Myanmar's military generals. Washington has cut off access to $1 billion in funds in the U.S. Myanmar's military has justified last week's power grab by claiming voter fraud in November polls. But protesters say the only thing fraudulent was the coup, and they won't stop demonstrating until army leaders are overthrown. Paulo Montesillo, TRT World.